had some difficulties, so we missed the 2 first minutes of the game, unfortunately, but it's looking good for 82. Helios came in strong, took a bold movement with that able OP, putting it right outside the point. Now they're trying to push right into the mid. Got the east, trying to push across for Lucky, Terminator, and Swellboy. Not much to stop them unless Chips gets the angle on them, which doesn't look like might be happening. Yeah, Helios got a pretty strong line on the south of the point. West is trying to have it so that Helios can't get in from the west. Middle is still heavily contested. Gem making a run for it. Fails, however, unfortunately, due to probably Tobacco mowing it down with an MG on the truck. 2 MGs watching the road. Got Guncho Joe way out in the back. Helios having a couple of guys inside circle, having some cap progress. Does look like the eastern push has failed for now. Why they don't have a machine gunner up in that broken building is beyond me. We'll see if that changes. Mid is still heavily contested. West seems to be sort of under 82 control, which is a good thing. We'll be able to crossfire down the south point, making it more difficult for Helios to try and get inside circle to get more cap progress. Clicker goes down, trying to set up his MG. Dan is creeping through the fields here. Probably gonna get up to Convent very shortly. Sees him, and Hagrid goes down. Can he get Fear Not? He does. He is getting really close to that dog OP. Let's see how the rest is doing. Still have some Helios player inside the circle. 82 is needing to get inside that circle, stop that cap progress. Just as I say that, they're able to pull it off, for now at least. Helios getting in another reinforcement wave inside the circle. 82 really needs to get inside the circle to stay there. Finally see Rob getting an MG, hopefully up in that building. Probably gonna set it up. Rob is setting up on the wall itself, which is probably a bit more sneakier than putting it up in the building, which should be quite easily to rocket. For example, for free chicken. Still trying to push pressure on the east. Got a slugfest coming in on the west though. Clicker being with that MG very close to brass. More than likely has an MP40. west is under Helios control, however, doesn't look good. It does seem like the west OP got resetted. Let's see what happens in this mid. Jem is going to come up on Crims, right in his back. He doesn't see him. Oh, he takes being taken down, but he traded, which is good. It's always good to trade. Bachak, EK down. EK goes down, of course. Eco trying to take back this west. Being flanked heavily. A lot of Helios player coming in on that middle OP. Takes all three down. The East has also gotten wiped. Probably reset it completely. Don't see any squad leaders. Oh, that's the OP right there. Has to be. Has gone to Helios. Completely missed that. Reforming very strongly. West is under complete Helios control. We need to retake that west to have any opportunity of taking this point back. We need to re-establish east as well. They got some MG support on the east by Confused. Confused goes down just as I say it. Mid trying to push out these Helios players. Ripperoni doing some rat tactics right in between two Helios players. Takes down Crims. They have to be aware of him now. Oh, he dies instantly. Gentleman takes out Wix, Brass takes out Gentleman. It's just a trading fest. Hagrid going in from behind. Has finally retaken control of the east, but lost mid and west completely. Which probably means a full reset in mid and west. Retaking the west is going to be quite difficult. Mid is absolutely doable. But he's starting to get boxed out from the rest of the team, which is not good. So Lucky going down. Massive spawn here from 82. Trying to retake this mid and west. Right down the center. Gotta have more spread though, I believe. However, the blob can work in some circumstances. Brass is sitting in a bush, taking out Gem. Tristan, can he see Brass? Hagrid goes down. Tristan goes down. Gelman has to be aware of this Brass now. Oh, he takes down Gelman as well. Brass is just on the line. The 82 border east is getting boxed out and pushed. Dan, Hiko, and Ripperoni pushing down mid. Dan and Hiko goes down. Ripperoni trying to make some control of space. Gets taken out, likely by Covenant. Swellboy is in a good position there. Trying to help the crossfire out these pushes from Helios. Gem trying to smoke and push out, gets headshotted by Crims probably. Sitting on the point. Clicker trying to murder this main road, stop any attempts from Helios to push up that main road. Get a significant push on the east as well from Swellboy, Neil, Lucky, Terminator, and BNT. Something Fudden, couldn't really read his name, gets taken out. Get NCK last pizza roll versus Swellboy and Janelle really close to each other. More than likely to hear each other. I don't see any grenades flying though. There should be flying grenades everywhere. Janelle takes out Chips, gets traded. Swellboy gets taken out by NCK. Termi well aware of his complete surroundments, gets taken out. It's quite a slugfest on the east. In the mid, space seems to be trying to be taken back by 82. Rocket coming in on nothing. Probably tried to take out the Vaco. Is in the wrong place. Twist and Brass gets taken out by maybe Janelle. Crims as well. West is contested to say the least. It's a lot of pressure from Helios on the west. And the east. Sir Lucky is trying to crawl across the space. Let's see what he does with that. If he can get a rocket onto an OP here, that would be fantastic. They don't seem to be aware of his presence at all. Mid gets in a spawn. 82 pushing down hard. Plane wing Dan has and Clicker has been called out in chat. Lucky still crawling, still alive. If he can take down that OP right here, that vicinity, he can still remain hidden without blowing his cover. Rockets flying in into nothing. Making a run for it. There's no one watching that open space from Helios. YCJ gets taken down by Dan. They are definitely aware if someone is close. That OP right there has to be proxied by Dan by now. Mid, east, and west starting to take back control from 82. Sir Lucky, can you see that OP somewhere behind that trench? Oh no, it gets taken down by last pizza roll. Unfortunate. He was very close to that Bravo OP. Abel still having that OP right here behind that house. I need to get some rockets in behind that house. Try and get that OP out. Should definitely be viable. Get a massive clash incoming on the west here. Sniper Goal gets taken out by Gem. Covenant is aware. Still not enough grenades flying. I do not like this. Clicker trying to provide some support fire. Doesn't manage to. Gem gets sneaking up behind him. Fearnot is aware. Gem's sitting in a bush. He must see Fear Not by now. Oh, gets taken out. Unfortunate. Some rockets flying west is completely lost by 82. Covenant ran past OP somehow. Got in behind him. Hagrid as well has been probably running along the western edge here. Dan takes out and gets traded. They are just camping this OP by now, which is not ideal. West has to reset. They aren't even to try and take out that OP, they're just having it up so they can spawn camp them. Probably unaware Covenant's sitting in that plane and Hagrid behind him. Most likely trying to aim for that garrison in case they try to go back. That's very sneaky. Seems to be working well for them, however. East is still contested. Ships making a run for it. Covenant finally gets taken down on the plane. Tristan probably trying to re-establish OP somewhere. Oh, sorry, Jem. Jem got resetted in the squad. Takes out Hagrid. That's good. Trying to re-establish control on the west. Let's go over to the eastern side to see. There's a huge amount of action going on there. Mid is completely and west is completely in Helios' hands. East has been difficult for them to take though and hold, which is a good thing because you can crossfire in from the east right to the point. If you manage to get an MG up in that house. See what Chips does. He's smoked out the open and jumped fire. Guy in that house. Chips is cleaning house. B&T is aware, taking out Chips. We got a massive push incoming from the eastern side of mid. 82 really needs to establish space. Keep losing space. I think 82 is struggling a little bit with holding these angles. Honey Badger letting it rip along the main road here. Definitely aware of that plane OP, trying to suppress and hinder them from pushing down west and mid. Don't see Tristan anywhere, probably had to reset. Terminator squad getting wiped. Rockets flying in, trying to take that OP out. Abel's OP has been in there since the beginning of the game. Hasn't moved, hasn't been taken down. No rockets has been flying either. '82 has 11 minutes, 11 and a half minutes to try and retake control of this game. They need to start changing some strategy because this is not working. Trying to re-establish control in the mid by simply waiting them out, which is a good strategy at this time of the game. They still have time. Try and retake back control. Helios is very pushy, however. testing their ability to hold space. Rockets keep flying in, trying to take out that OP on the plane. I'm pretty sure they're well aware of the OP's location. Continuous misses, however, but very close. Not enough rockets from 82, however, unfortunately. EK been setting up an MG here, trying to probably suppress the Vaco sitting up here at the bandage. Brass and NCK are just crawling through the fields. Aren't you able to put an MG up on top of that bunker? Because that would probably be very helpful. Try and keep this field clean. Abel still not pushing up that OP, has been there from the start of the game. Having some very passive OPs, which seems to be working for them. Just continuous flooding in, putting pressure on 82 all game. Need to see more grenades, way more grenades. There should be grenades flying everywhere, all the time. Closing up on that OP on the plane. Hiko takes down Hagrid. EK gets taken down, and Hiko, fear not going in for that OP. Tristan, can you stop him? Tristan gets taken down by that MG support. Devaco gets taken down, however, in return. OP gets taken down. Dan trying to salvage the situation. Doesn't work. Fear not is up by the plane. Is he going to take an OP up there? I don't think so. They're still playing very passively with their OPs, which again should be working. Seems to be working for them. 8 minutes left. Terminator VNT coming up against Chips, NCK, and 3 other from Helios. NCK go down. Chips is well aware of their presence. Probably trying to trade. Shoots Terminator in the back. VNT is aware. Chips goes down. Free Chicken is now aware of VNT. VNT takes down Free Chicken as well. Good job. See if Hiko can do something here. Completely surrounded by Helios players. Helios players establishing control, not pushing anymore up. Probably awaiting more reinforcements. Brass is crawling through the fields. I think Hammer and Brass has crawled past each other. Twist takes out Dan. Twist gets taken out by Hiko. Probably a Ripperoni. YCJ also gets taken out. Hiko gets taken out in return. A lot of trading going on. Brass is still in this field, trying to crawl up to... unsure, but probably nothing good. Brass and Gem really close to each other, crawling past each other. Brass is aware. Doesn't shoot. Oh, he shoots him. Gentleman misses. Vitor has to be aware there's someone in that field. No one is aware of grass. Grenades, guys. Grenades. Lots and lots of grenades. Tristan gets taken down. Haber is in a really sneaky position, takes out Twist. Vixen Crims has to be aware he gets taken down by Sniper Girl, I reckon. Saw him behind him. Brass is still in this field, right next to Gelman. Gelman is grenading very good, but probably smokes. You need to take out Brass, he's just laying there in the grass. Tristan runs right past Brass. Brass doesn't shoot. I think it was something else. He's just being a real nuisance there. Might actually be calling out for his teammates where they are so they can shoot them instead of him. So he doesn't reveal his location. Which is really, really sneaky. They are yet unaware. Don't really see any presence on the western side. Way out west at least. Have a couple of 82 running up against Helios. We have a massive smoke push on the east. Janelle being medic trying to smoke the crap out of everything. Brass is still in this field. Crawling past a lot of 82 players. Haber running right towards him. Oh, he doesn't see him. He also shot Vitor. You have to be aware there's someone in that field, right? Brass is making a run for maybe that east OP. Terminator goes down on the east. Chips and Free Chicken versus Janelle VNT and Rubbly Bob. VNT goes down, Janelle as well. Brass is definitely making a run for that OP in the east. 3.5 minutes left. They have to do something to try and get back into this game. Helios is owning control. Taking crossfire positions from both east and west, and some in mid. Sandwiching the 82s. Gelman gets taken out. Vitor is aware of Crims. He gets traded. 48 finished. The game is over. Helios wins both maps. Unfortunate for the 82, but strong presses from Helios. Again, find it weird not having a lot of grenades flying everywhere. From either side, actually, now that I think about it. Or I might be too high up to actually hear it, but GG's to both teams. Thanks for watching.